Well, it's night 2 of the DNC Trash Fest.
Son of a bitch! Fuck!
Up on the menu, America Sucks.
What?
And Racisms.
What the fuck?
That's racist!
Courtesy of Barry and Big Mike.
Why are you gay?
Excuse me, it's ma'am!
Yes, they make their triumphant return. And it's everything you expected it to be.
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this. I wonder what Sloppy Joe's thinking right now. Probably not much.
Come on, man. Give me a little break here.
So what's next? A happy hump day, ladies and gentlemen. Jasper Gonzo. What's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today. Of course, it's Wednesday. Last night, night 2 of the DNC Trash Fest in Chicago. Yes, while they were burning flags and effigy and what have you by those lovely, peaceful protesters. Inside, it was star-studded with everybody else there. Who was everybody waiting for? Yes, the triumphant return of one Barry Obama and Big Mike. Yes, and they did not disappoint. This coming out of the New York Post. Barry Obama pays tribute to Biden at DNC just weeks after burying the old man, just as Big Mike snubs the president. Former President Barack Obama praised selfless Joe Biden for passing the baton in his address to the Democratic National Convention last night, just weeks after playing a lead role in burying the old mother and saying that he was no good for the country. At a time when another party had turned into a cult personality, we needed a leader who was steady and brought people together and was selfless enough to do the rarest of things in politics, putting his own ambition aside for the sake of the country. Obama gushed. Wow, there's so much shit in that line. History remembered Joe Biden as an outstanding president, false, who defended democracy, bullshit, and a moment of great danger, bullshit, and I'm proud to call him my president, but I'm even prouder to call him my friend that I just trashed just a few weeks ago. Obama, 63, took the stage at U2's City of Blinding Lights, the staple of his historic 2008 presidential campaign, blared at the United Center. He said that what he admired most about his former VP was his empathy and decency and his hard-earned resilience over the past 4 years. Those are the values that America needed most, said Obama, going on to praise Dementia's handling of the coup and languishing economy when he took office. Yes, we had the lowest unemployment among women, blacks, and whites. And, of course, COVID year that all up. And then Biden just made it worse. But it's a great country, isn't it? But Biden, who addressed the DNC on opening night of the Democratic gathering on Monday, was on the other side of the country as Obama delivered his remarks, vacationing at a Democratic donor's multi-million-dollar California ranch. Yes, they got the old man out of town as fast as humanly possible. Obama's reportedly not on Biden's good side, when the president holding his ex-boss responsible for mutiny against him following his disastrous debate against former President Donald Trump, according to Fox News. No, that's according to everyone. There was a coup. Let's call it that. Vice President Kamala Harris, Kamala Knee Pads, Kamala Willie Brown, whom Obama waited for 4 days to endorse because Obama wanted the things done the old-fashioned way, done through the convention, in a vote. But, yeah, that didn't happen. After Biden's July 21st withdrawal from the 24 race, was absent Tuesday, except for the ceremony Democratic nomination for president nearly 100 miles away in Milwaukee. Publicly, the 44th president had downplayed the significance of Biden's halting June 27th debate performance, which triggered the Democrat revolt against the president's democracy. Democracy. Funny word. Candidacy. However, behind closed doors, Obama privately confided with his allies that he believed Biden was politically wounded by the debate, and he fielded calls from anxious Democrats, according to the Washington Post. When he caught wind of Hollywood movie star and Democratic mega donor George Clooney's plans to call for Biden to step aside in a New York Times op-ed, he didn't object, according to Politico. The ex-president's wife, former First Lady Big Mike, also spoke at the DNC Tuesday and made numerous references to her husband's 2008 campaign, while never once mentioning dementia, as if to rub more salt in the wound just one night after the president's fiery and emotional swan song. "Something's wonderfully magical in the air," Mike said. "It's a contagious power of hope," the 60-year-old Chicago native added, alluding to her husband's famous campaign slogan. Big Mike, who polled better than Trump than Harris, and all the other Democrats in the weeks before Biden dropped out of the race argue that the vice president is up to the task of replacing dementia on the ticket. Kamala Harris is more than ready for this moment, she said. She's one of the most qualified people ever to seek office of the presidency.
Total bullshit.
The former First Lady also accused Trump of going small with his attacks on Harris, calling his barbs unpresidential and indicative of backward leadership. She slammed voters who are eagerly to spread lies and unwilling to vote for a woman, urged Democrats to do something when they see attacks on Harris. Michelle Obama is asking y'all, no, telling y'all to do something the former First Lady said. Meanwhile, anti-Israel protesters, yes, those lovely, peaceful protesters outside, clashed with police officers, burned American flags outside an Israeli consulate, located just 2 miles from the United Center where the DNC is being held. There's a decent amount to unpack here. So, Barry and Big Mike make their triumphant return back to the Chicago Arena, Chicago United Center. The crowd is enthralled, they're excited, they're enthusiastic, they're explosive. Everything that you don't associate Kamala Harris with. Because there's nothing exciting about her. There's nothing thrilling about her. There's nothing to get it. There's nothing. She's nothing. She's an empty vessel. Who is the queen of word salad, though. So you got to give her that. That and knee pads. Anyway. But for Barry to gush over Biden after trashing his ass just a couple of weeks ago, for Barry to throw his endorsement behind Kamala Harris, who just, again, a few weeks ago, didn't want this. He wanted it done fairly. He wanted it done in a Democratic convention where everybody had their vote. Hey, I'm voting for this person. Hey, I'm voting for this person. Who's got the most votes? There's your winner. No, because that's not how a coup works. A coup doesn't work that way. Poor dementia over in California. Has no idea what the fuck's going on. Eating his pudding. But anyway, let's go back to Chicago. What you didn't see in the article, of course, wait, before I jump to that, let's talk about Big Mike. Big Mike, who basically trashed Biden without trashing him. Let's put it that way. Also, what you didn't see in that article is that she talked about how racist of a country we are, of course, and even more racist of a country if Donald Trump were to get in for a second term. So prior to Biden, we were not racist. We were not a hateful country. We were not a divided country. But then here comes Trump. All of a sudden now we're divided. Now we're racist. And Biden's been, and of course Biden's been trying to fight that racisms for the last 4 years while wrecking the country with stupid ass shit. But it's neither here nor there. This, it's an afterthought. I guarantee you in their heads, they were like, you know what? We just need to go out there, just do it, just knock it out and just put this shit to rest because at the end of the day, it is what it is, And this is just night 2. We got 2 more nights of this. We got tonight and we got tomorrow to deal with the nonsense. But to me, I'm looking forward to is when Kamala steps on that stage. Super scripted, super coached, not one hair out of place. Her cackles will be limited. And for her to be chirping off that I am the most qualified person to run for president because I can get the job done. You've had almost 4 years as vice president. When what shit did you get done? You didn't get nothing done. You just added more shit, more gasoline to the fire. That's all you did. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys watching as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.